Considering that half the world is in quarantine right now is as good a time as any to catch up on some of those Apple TV games that you probably missed or just didn't come across. So while we bide our time, here are 7 hand-picked games that I personally picked for you legends. It's probably my dad instinct kicking in. Also, if you're new here, I'm Vamsy. Nice to meet you. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello, what's going on with you? See, you get an extra greeting every time you come back to this channel. Also, we've done a few more videos in the past for Apple TV games, so check those out for more recommendations. Without any further ado, let's check them out. A roguevania, which is a blend of the popular genres like roguelikes and Metroidvania, Dead Cells masterfully makes a juicy cocktail with tough as nails combat and randomly generated levels, along with the exploration and power-ups of a Metroidvania. The beautiful pixel art and satisfying boss fights make you want to come back for more. This should easily get you hooked for about 12 to 15 hours or even more. It's a sequel to Snakebird, which was a fantastic puzzler but really tough. This one though, on the other hand, is much more accessible and enjoyable. Not in a pull your hair kind of way, but it's still challenging and teases your brain, but not to the extent of something like, say, the Talos Principle. It should keep you engaged for an hour or two, and after that, you can play the OG Snakebird, which has more levels and is also on your smartphone. This is a unique 2D Metroidvania which makes you leap and jump to walls and floors instead of your traditional Mario-like jump. The skill cap is quite demanding but fair, considering it's on Apple TV with a remote. It recently got an expansion too, which adds more bosses and levels, and it can keep you occupied for about 7 to 8 hours. That's like half your day, and full day for me. This one totally feels like a mix between Link to the Past and Diablo. To top that off, it tells a heart-wrenching story that is based on the developer's illness, and it really shows. It's substance over style, unlike most pixel art games that are just, dumped on Steam. This can last up to 15 hours on how long you explore and find upgrades, but on average it's about 9 hours. Turn-based puzzlers are a niche, and Hitman GO made it a really good comeback because of how well it did it. It boils the franchise down to its core elements and turned it into a board game style puzzle game, which is fantastic. The music and themes are still retained, yet fundamentally it's a different genre with, familiar elements like stealth. Levels get more complex as you progress, and new mechanics are introduced that sometimes are mixed with other elements. It was a massive hit. Man, this will easily kill about 7 hours with ease, like Agent 47 himself. Just like Lara Croft and Hitman, Deus Ex GO distills the core elements to fit a turn-based puzzle game. Adam Jensen is back and can hack turrets, bypass or eliminate enemies. These games are really good at making you think laterally, but not, obscuring or annoying. It's a straightforward puzzle-solving game to sharpen your brain. It should last about 7 hours, just like before, and then you can probably start making TikToks. An iconic JRPG game that stood the test of time and even influenced other Final Fantasy games. If you're into JRPGs, you've probably played it, but if not, this is as good as it gets to get your feet wet. It also features an active battle system, not just turn-based, which is kind of real time. It also has time travel that lets you access 7 different versions of the same map, and consequences flow through time for your actions. This one would last you about 60 hours with all of its side quests. That's what most gamers do anyway. They spend time role-playing in a video game. So those are some of the games that are updated and new for Apple TV, including the Apple TV arcade ones. Let me know which one you enjoyed in the comment section below, or if you want to help with, controller support and stuff like that. While you're at it, check out smartdsproxy.com if you're keen to unblock geo-restricted content on sites like Netflix, Hulu, Pandora, Amazon Prime Video, Disney+, there's a bunch of those. I mean, it doesn't hurt to stay safe with your VPN, And as an added bonus, you get American Netflix, which is pretty amazing. Now, go watch those other videos. See you in the next one.